I'm one. I'm one too. We're both one. We're both one. You ever been to South Korea? Yeah. I like South Korea. I think it's cool. Want to learn about South Korea? That will take a long time. So what? So I'm Zach, he's PJ, and we just have a really awkward conversation. But we actually did do some research. We actually did do some research about South Korea, and we're going to present our research too. And we hope you like it. So first, we're going to start with our pictures. This is the South Korean national soccer team, and we'll give you more information about sports in a little bit. PJ already used this, but actually you've got kind of an artifact thing. It's a towel, and it's about soccer.
They hold that at soccer games.
Yeah, it says
2002
World Cup in South Korea. Yep, for the World Cup in South Korea in 2002. Yep, is that 2002? Yep, 2002. So that's pretty cool. And
This is we'll choose the steel bridge, and we're guessing that it's made out of steel or wood. We don't really know.
yeah, and this is a traditional home in South Korea. That's really fancy home.
That is the lake at outside of Kalamju.
And this is the Independence Hall at Cholan, Northwest Sejong. What's that?
That's the capital city of Seoul at night. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, and Seoul is actually a trick word because you spell it Seoul, like Seoul, but it's actually Seoul. So here, this is their South Korean flag. This is the South Korean flag right here. So you've got the yin yang and the red and blue and the lines. Pretty sure what they would and now we're going to start with our paragraphs. So PJ, will you start us out with South Korean food?
South Korean food. In South Korea, there are many seafoods. There are fish, octopus, soup, rice, cabbage, vegetables, oysters, beef, pork, and the drink is wine, and the rest of the food is chicken. And you might not like this, but seashells and spicy pickled cabbage. I don't like seafood, but I bet people in South Korea do.
And here's geography of South Korea. South Korea is an interesting country. It has lots of cool geography. It also has many landforms. First, South Korea is in Asia. There is a North and a South Korea, but they both are in Asia. South Korea has many small mountains. It is humid in South Korea. South Korea is a cool country. PJ, you reading sports books?
Sports. In South Korea, sports are not much different than sports here. They have baseball, tennis, golf, soccer, and archery like us. In South Korea, Koreans do taekwondo more than we do in America. South Koreans play baseball too. Baseball is my favorite sport, and it is very popular in South Korea too. It is popular to play archery in South Korea. I'm going to cut off this part of the sentence. Please don't tell me that it's not something or something, because I know it's not what I thought, but I think it is awkward that Americans and South Koreans both play archery. And soccer is very common in South Korea, just like other countries, much like the United States. It is cool that South Koreans in other countries play tennis. Koreans, wrestling is a sport that we do not play. It is also cool that South Koreans play Tiger Woods' favorite game called golf. South Koreans play many sports.
And our last paragraph is South Korean tradition. In South Korea, there are many traditions and holidays. one tradition is Buchanan Osino, which means brother's birthday. It is celebrated on the 8th day of the 4th lunar month. Next, there is Seoul or South Korea New Year's Day. This they celebrate on the 3rd day of the 1st lunar month. South Koreans also celebrate Gunba Jeol, being Liberation Day, on August 15th. Another tradition is that Budhas carry lamp through salt. Many South Korean women are divers and are called Hanyos. Lastly, Buddhist is a religion in South Korea. South Korea has cool traditions, in my opinion. And now we're going to do, and here's the South Korean map. Now
This is the flag.
And here are the fun facts. PJ, please lay this out about them.
Soldiers guard the border between North and South Korea.
And they do that because they have a bad war and they hate each other. Really do. And now we're going to tell you some facts about the Olympics they had in 1988 in Seoul. And the Seoul 1988 Summer Olympics, 116 nations were represented, and 8,391 total athletes were in. And North Korea boycotted the games, which basically means, like, they said, we had a war with you, we hate you, we're not coming to your Olympics. We're done.
Because we had a war between them.
Yeah. And USA finished 3rd in the medal count with 94 total medals. So they have
That's like almost like 100 medals.
And South Korea, the home country, finished 5th in the medal count with 33 total medals. So they didn't do quite as good, but they did alright. And the Korean War split in. So that basically,
Let's make an example.
it's kind of like,
There's a mom and dad. There's 2 children. The children are at a house, and the parents are at a store. And a war came like immediately, so it couldn't let them come to each other anymore.
it basically is like, and I don't think it would actually happen that fast, but maybe it's like, the grandparents lived over there, the people live over there, they're split. Kind of like that with North Korea. And here's a really cool fact about South Korea. South Korea is a free country and it has democracy like the U.S. It's like, which basically means they get to choose who leads them. Like, you know how we had the presidential election with Barack Obama and Mitt Romney just not long ago. And they get to do that too. They get to choose who their leader is. But North Korea doesn't get to do that. They're not free. They're not free. And so South Korea and us are lucky because we get it.